Up this week, we've got my take on the classic sausage and pasta bake, family firm favourite. However, we're going to elevate this to a whole new level with so many new flavours. Okay, so the family classic, the sausage and pasta bake. Simple, effective, quick, easy, less washing up, kids can get involved. However, I've teamed up with ZENB, an incredible pasta range that I've worked with before, to do this quick cooked pasta. It's 100% yellow peas and it's pasta agile, and it cooks in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Which means if I'm going to cook this in 2 minutes within the bake itself, I've not got to boil that first of all. It means I've got more time to elevate this dish. So we'll use that extra time to try and put more creativities and flavours through here. Now to start off, we've got our tray, obviously, and inside there, I've got some pork sausages, so good quality English sausages. If we just twist these into two and pull them aside, and we can just plonk them randomly amongst the tray. So ZENB Pasta Agile is made from 100% yellow peas, is vegan, gluten-free, high in protein, and a great source of fibre. And yellow peas are actually a greener choice because they improve the soil by fixing the nitrogen, and they actually require less water than wheat to grow. We've got some freshly chopped red onion in there, and we can just scatter that around the pan as well. We'll give that a little drizzle of olive oil just over the top, because essentially we've got some sausage fat in there anyway, which we know is going to caramelise those onions. So butternut squash, can take the end off, cut this in half, and I'm going to cut them quite thin because I want them to cook quickly. And these little pieces of butternut squash can go in and around the sausage meat with a little coating of the oil as well. And it's going to give it the most beautiful flavours. We've got some beautiful large field mushrooms. I'm just going to cut them down to nice little thin slices, and they can simply be scattered across the top. Now they're going to char down, going to release some of their moisture, and it's going to sizzle against the oil of the fats of the pork itself and then steam back through the dish. Now herb-wise, I'm going to use some thyme and then just scatter that around the dish. Another layer of our mushrooms, a little bit more of our herbs, just over the top, and a last drizzle of our oil as well. So that can go into the oven at 220 Celsius for around 8 to 9 minutes. Okay, so let's get on with our sauce. That's in the oven, bubbling away. We've got some sun-dried tomatoes. They can go straight into our blender. We've got some grilled off red and yellow peppers. We've got a tin of chopped tomatoes. Okay, so we've got 5 cloves of garlic, we've got a decent amount of our sage, and we've got our fresh basil. And lastly, for the beautiful smoky flavour we want to get through here, we've got 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Now we're simply just going to blitz that until we get a beautiful silky smooth sauce. And there we have our beautiful tomato, sun-dried tomatoes, pepper, basil sauce with garlic going through there. Some incredible flavours. However, with that sauce as it is, it's going to be a little bit too thick for when I want to introduce the pasta to start doing the tray bake. So for that, I'm going to add a little dash of red wine, and we have got some chicken stock. Back into the blender, give that another little blend, and we'll get a lot thinner sauce. So literally that's been in there about 8 or 9 minutes. I'm going to get this one out. So you can see there the sausages are pretty much cooked. The mushrooms released all that moisture which goes through and creates this amazing sort of braising of the onions with the sausage fat going through there, and the butternut squash is perfectly soft. Now at this point, I'm going to add a small amount of balsamic. It's going to give it a beautiful richness to this sauce, and that can go back into the oven again just to char that off and start caramelisation. Just needs to heat through slightly. Straight away, got the most amazing balsamic glaze going through those mushrooms and the butternut squash. We want to introduce a handful of spinach, or a decent handful of spinach. So our spinach can start going through, all across the top. I'm going to push that down, which means we can pour on our beautiful smoky pepper and tomato sauce. A little knockdown, and that sauce will go all the way to the bottom and go through all that flavours of the pork fats, the mushrooms, the butternut squash, and create this most amazing sauce. into our oven again for around 8 minutes. And as you can see there, the sauce is perfect. The spinach is wilted down, everything's moved around, so we've got loads of different flavors going through there. And now it's time to add our pasta agile. This is a totally new shaped pasta, but it really clings to all the flavors. So I'm gonna sprinkle this all over the top. So ZENB Pasta Agile is naturally gluten-free and a great choice with its high fibre. It's also packed with protein, a great source of iron, and the best thing is it's ready in 2 minutes. So there's no parboil, there's no full boil, it goes straight into our pasta bake. Parmesan breadcrumb crust goes straight on top, back in the oven. Once that top is crispy for around 2 to 3 minutes, we can take that out and serve this one up. And within a couple of minutes, you get this beautiful crusty top with the most amazing melted Parmesan cheese going through there. Grab ourselves a bowl, and this is the perfect dish just to serve up with the whole family, look. We'll take a nice piece of our Parmesan crust. There we go, as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't need anything else with it. You can serve it with spring greens if you want, or a light salad, but that's got everything that you need in the bowl. That is my elevated version of the sausage bake. Now to grab some of the amazing pasta agile, go across to zenb.co.uk, delivered straight to your front door. If you like the recipe itself, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers then, bye-bye.